Hi there. Today I'm going to give you a sneak peek of a journal that I made to donate to a craft fair at my church. We have a craft table where all different people make all different kinds of things, and I decided finally this year I would donate a writing journal. This journal is a soft covered journal that I made with an Amazon package. It has a hidden spine and it has 60 pages. Made this primarily thinking someone will use it as a writing journal. I'm not sure how many people in my area are familiar with junk journals. I'm going to give you a flip through so you can see what it's like. I used mainly printables from Amity Bloom. On the front cover are pieces of vintage lace that were part of a vintage collar. I thought it was really pretty. The inside is lined with fabric, and I even lined the hidden spine with matching fabric. A lot of the pages are blank because I was thinking people would mainly use it as a journal or a diary. I made six of these. They're Polaroids, and the centers are made with magazine pages. This page is hand stamped with a stamp from Tim Holtz. I just think it's lovely, and I think it will be fine if someone wants to write on top of it. I have coffee dyed paper in it and some plain kind of matte finish speckled paper. I put in this old book page from a French textbooks. I just thought the picture in it was kind of cool. I'll give you a closer look at it. I tried not to make the journal too bulky, and I left a lot of the pages plain, but I did use some lace trim on some of the pages. This is an avocado dyed paper. Here's the rest of that book page. I just liked it. I liked it was pretty whimsical. Here's a tuck spot. It's from Amity Bloom, and this old postcard. I thought it matched perfectly. As you can see, there are lots of blank pages, so it's not decorated as much as some of my other journals I've made. Here's another one of those Polaroids. I clipped them in with those small paper clips because I figure it makes the journal more versatile because they can move them around and they can even journal on the back of these. At the beginning and ending of each signature, I use the printable papers from Amity Bloom. Here's another one of those Polaroids. I love that picture. It's gorgeous. I mainly stuck with pinks and browns in this journal. Here's another one of the stamped pages. Isn't that stamp gorgeous? And I used on the ink on this one is the tea dyed. I tried to make the stamp colors kind of subtle so they didn't take over the whole page. Here's another avocado dyed with some vintage lace. Now this is, I'm not sure what to call it, but it's like a little pocket in the center. This was an ad for wallpaper. I just thought the wallpaper was so gorgeous. And then inside, I line the inside with a French dictionary page. And for now, I just put in some tags. This has the same piece of that vintage lace from the front cover. I like to move things from the front cover into the inside of the journal. This is an old Rolodex coffee dye page. Oh, I think I had that in backwards. Here's another pocket. This is from a magazine ad. And here's another Polaroid with succulents. I don't know if succulents are still quite as popular as they were a couple years ago, but I thought the colors of these ones were gorgeous. And here's the last signature. Coffee dyed, avocado. And here's another tuck spot that I made. And I used another printout from, it's the same image that's on the cover. I made it into a tag. And I even used a little piece to make the tab you pull. Coffee dye paper on the back. Here's another smaller one of the Amity Bloom printable with a piece of vintage lace sewn on top. These pages, this green paper is made with dandelion flowers, and I let it crinkle. I crinkled it while it dried to make these lines. I put an envelope in the middle of this signature. Sometimes it's nice to have a spot to either put private journaling or pieces of ephemera that you want to save. And I put a piece of paper in that someone could journal on the back. It's a copy of an old book page that I bought. It's like school notes on history. I thought the writing was just amazing on this. If the person who receives this doesn't want to use that page, they can always just take it out and put something else in. I just love these little paper clips to hold things in place on the journals. Here's another of the same stamp. Another Polaroid. And this one is a big tag that I made out of a magazine page. And these were words on another page, Full Bloom. I thought that went really well with the lilacs on the front. And I used vellum that are tuck spots. I left all of them blank, on the tags on the blank, so that you could journal on them. Here's the back. The front. I put in eyelets so that someone could tie the journal closed if they didn't want it just opened. I used a piece of sari silk through the eyelets so we could just make a little bow to tie it closed. I think sometimes it's nice to close your journals up so they just don't flop open, especially if they start to get wide or thick with things you save in them. On that one tag, I used the same color sari silk so that would match. The hardest thing I'm having to do is figure out what price to charge this for this. writing journal. I know it's very plain, but it still took me a long time to put together. So if anyone has any recommendations, please comment. And if you have enjoyed this video, please like and then subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and have a great day.